Hello IP students. Today our topic is computer networking and this is computer networking part 4, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about network topology. So what is topology? Topology defines the structure of the network, of how all the components are interconnected to each other. So our focus is to find out the interconnection of different computers, and this is possible in many different ways, and this is called the topology, different methods to interconnect different components, or we can say that nodes or workstations or computer to each other. So these are the different types of topology: bus topology, ring topology, tree topology, star topology, mesh topology, or hybrid topology. So these are the different methods to interconnect different components to each other in a computer network. So let's take them one by one. First of all, bus topology. It is the simplest and oldest topology. Bus topology is a network type in which every computer and network device is connected to a single cable. In which every computer and network device is connected to a single cable. So device maybe so we can connect different network devices, or it may be a workstation or a computer to a bus topology, and connection is using and we connect it by a single cable, and it transmits the data from one end to the another in a single direction. It means unidirectional, no bidirectional features in the bus topology. So it is the, let us see this diagram again. This is a diagram of bus topology. This is a single line here. You can easily see that these are the different nodes, or we can say that components. They may be a computer or a network device, and this is a backbone coaxial cable. This line is called the backbone coaxial cable, and this line by which different nodes are connected is called as drop line, and these are the terminators. So bus topology is a simple topology in which there is a backbone or coaxial cable, and different nodes are connected at different end, and there is a terminator also, and a drop line by which we can connect different node to a backbone coaxial cable. The bus topology is defined in such a way that all the stations are connected through a single cable known as backbone cable. First point, each node is either connected to a backbone cable by drop cable, or directly connected to the backbone cable. So there is an option, we can directly connect to a node to this backbone, or they are connected using a drop line also. Second, when a node wants to send a message over the network, it puts a message over the network, and all the stations are available in the network will receive the message whenever it has been addressed or not. So we can say that the concept of data broadcast is here, and the backbone cable is considered as a single lane through which the message is broadcast to all of the stations. So message is broadcast to all of the stations. So that are some key points regarding to bus topology. Now, features of bus topology: it transmits data only in one direction, it means unidirectional. Every device is connected to a single cable, and as far as advantages are concerned, cost effective, cable required is least compared to the other network, used in small network, and it is easy to understand and easy to expand joining two cables together. And as far as disadvantages concerned, cable fails when whole network fails. So if there is a problem in a backbone cable, then whole network fails in that case. And if network traffic is heavier or nodes are more, the performance of the network decreases. So more nodes. If there are more nodes in a bus topology, then performance will automatically decrease. Cable has a limited length and it is slower than the ring topology. Next is ring topology. So ring topology, let us discuss ring topology. What is a ring topology? But as far as the comparison is concerned, it is slower than the ring topology. So before we discuss about ring topology, let us take a quick revision of bus topology. This is a diagram. Here this is a backbone coaxial cable, and all the nodes, these are the nodes. There are 5 nodes are connected to the backbone cable through drop line, or they may be directly connected to this, and data goes in a single direction. It means either this or this, and this is called the terminator. Next is ring topology. In this topology, it forms a ring connecting devices with its exactly 2 neighboring devices. So there are 2 neighboring devices in it, and this is the diagram of ring topology. It is similar to the bus topology, but the only difference is that there is no terminator, there is a ring, and different systems are connected to each other, and every computer system is connected to its by connected to 2 different computer systems and form a ring here. So this is the definition of ring topology. In this topology, it forms a ring connecting a device with its exactly 2 neighboring devices. Exactly 2 neighboring devices are there. These are the 2 neighboring devices. They may be a computer or maybe a network device here. So this is a diagram of network topology. These are some key points regarding to ring topology. A ring topology is like a bus topology but with the connected ends. So ends are connected in ring topology, and the node that receives the message from the previous computer will retransmit to the next node, and the data flows in one direction, that is, it is unidirectional. So like bus topology, data is in unidirectional in ring topology. And next point is the data flows in a single loop continuously, known as the endless loop. So there is a loop, single loop, also called as endless loop, and it has no terminated ends. So there is no terminated ends here because there is a loop here, or a circle, or a ring, and each node is connected to other node and having no termination points. So there is no termination point here, and the data in a ring topology flows in a clockwise direction. So direction of flow of data is clockwise direction. So this is a ring topology. Next, the most common access method for ring topology is token passing. So concept of broadcast is not here. There is a concept which is called token passing. Token passing, and what's token? It is a frame that circulates around the network. And what is the token passing? So token is a frame that circulates around the network, and token passing is a network access method in which token is passed from one node to another node. So basically data is not broadcast here. Data is sent to a particular node or to a particular computer system. And working of token passing. A token moves around the network, and it is passed from computer to computer until it reaches the destination. And the sender modifies the token by putting the address along with the data. So sender basically attach the address along with the data address of the destination computer or node, and the data is passed from one device to another device until the destination address matches. Once the token received by the destination devices, then it's sent to the acknowledgement to the sender. And in a ring topology, a token is used as a carrier. So basically, token is a carrier, and sender send the data along with address is called token, and destination address until the destination address match, token passed from one device to another, and once the token received by the destination devices, then it sends the acknowledgement to the sender. An advantage of ring topology: easy to install, managing is easy as to add or remove a device from topology. Only two links are required to be changed. So there are two advantages of ring topology: it is easy to install, and managing is easier because add or remove devices from topology, only two links are there, because only there are two links. Disadvantage of ring topology: a link failure can fail the entire network as the signal will not travel forward due to failure. And data traffic issue, since all the data is circulating in a ring. So there are two basic disadvantages of ring topology. First one is failure of link, and second is data traffic issue. Next is star topology. So this is the diagram of star topology. Diagram is not there. This is the diagram of star topology. As we can see that there is a formation of a star, and in central there is a network device called hub. Hub is already discussed in our previous lecture. So all the devices are connected to hub, and using hub data sent from one device to another device, and there is a formation of star. That's why it is called a star topology. So these are the key points of star topology. In star topology, all the devices are connected to a single hub through a cable. You can easily see that all the devices are connected through a single cable and connected to a hub. This hub is the central node, and all other nodes are connected to the central node. So this is a central node, and all these devices are connected by a single cable. The hub can be a passive. We know that hub can be active or a passive. So there are two types of hub in nature. That is not an intelligent hub. So non-intelligent hub is called a passive hub, or intelligent hub is also called as active hub. So hub can be active or a passive. So it means passive hub means broadcasting. Passive hub is such a broadcasting device. At the same time, the hub can be intelligent, known as the active hubs. Active hubs have repeaters in them. So if there is an active hub, then it also serves as a repeater. It means data can also be regenerated, but in passive hub there is no such type of facility. So hub can be active or maybe simple hub. Then features of star topology: every node has its own dedicated connection to the hub. Second, hub acts as a repeater for data flow and can be used with twisted pair cable, optical fiber cable, or coaxial cable. So these are the three important features of a star topology. First of all, there is a dedicated line. Second, hub act as a repeater, and third, cables used in star topology may be twisted or optical or fiber optic cable. And these are the advantage of star topology. Fast performance. Hub can be upgraded easily, easy to troubleshoot. We can find out where is the problem, and easy to set up and modify. Only that node is affected which has failed. Rest are unaffected in star topology. So that is a big advantage of star topology. If problem is in this line, then only this computer will be affected, and other three computers work normally. Disadvantage of star topology: cost of installation is high, expensive to use. If the hub fails, then the whole network is stopped because all the nodes depend on the hub. So that is a big disadvantage, because all the devices are connected to hub, and if there is a problem in hub, then there is no network among different, there is no work of network among different computer system or nodes. And next is performance is based on the hub that is dependent on its capacity. So these are the disadvantages of star topology. Our next topology is tree topology. As the name suggests, tree topology. So it looks like a tree. So this is a root node, and again it is a formation of a tree. So what is a tree topology? It has a root node and all other nodes are connected to its forming a hierarchy, and it is also called hierarchical topology, and it should at least have 3 labels to the hierarchy. So at least 3 labels should be there. And features of tree topology: ideal if workstation are located in groups. So if workstation are located in group, then in that case tree topology is best, used in wide area network. And advantage: extension of bus and star topology. So it is basically the extension of bus and star topology. Expansion of node is possible and easily managed and maintained, and error detection is easily done. These are the some advantages of tree topology. And disadvantage: heavily cabled, costly. If more nodes are added, maintenance is difficult, and central hub fails, network fails. These are the disadvantage of network topology. Next is mesh topology. This is a diagram of mesh topology. First of all, see the diagram, and there is a clear-cut idea that each and every node is connected to other node. You can see that this node is connected to this, and this. So all computers or nodes are connected to each other. Now, in mesh topology, each device is connected to every other device on the network through a dedicated point-to-point link. And when we say dedicated, it means that the link only carries data for the two connected device only. Let's say we have n devices in the network, then each device must be connected with n-1 devices of the network. Number of links in a mesh topology of n devices would be n-1 divided by 2. So let's check the formula. Here n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. N is equal to 5 because 5 nodes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And formula says that number of dedicated connections are n-1 divided by 2. So here when we say that n-1 divided by 2, it means 5 into 4, because n minus 1 is equal to 4 and n is equal to 5, divided by 2. So here value equals to 10. So 10 dedicated lines should be there. Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9, and 10. I think all devices, all lines are covered. Total 10 lines are there. You can find out by crossing it. 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, and then 10. So here we can see that in mesh topology, each device is connected to every other device. And formula to find out the number of links is n minus 1 divided by 2, where n is number of network number of nodes. Next is mesh topology. Mesh topology after mesh topology. So there are some points regarding to mesh topology. Mesh topology is an arrangement of the network in which computers are interconnected with each other through various redundant connections, and there are multiple paths from one computer to another computer. It does not contain the switch, hub, or any central computer. So it is a main point. It does not contain any switch, hub, or any central computer. And the internet is an example of mesh topology. So it is again a very important point. Example of mesh topology is internet. And mesh, because internet is a network of networks, and mesh topology is similar, mainly used in WAN, is wide area network, and implementation where communication failures are critical condition. And mesh topology is mainly used for wireless networks. So it is basically used for wireless network. Again, this is a formula. Now there are two types of mesh topology: full mesh topology and partial mesh topology. So full mesh topology means, in a full mesh topology, each computer is connected to a computers available in the network. And in partial mesh topology, in a partial mesh topology, not but certain computers connected to others. So formula is not there this time. N minus 1 divided by 2 is not followed in partial mesh topology. So there are two types of mesh topology: full mesh topology and partial mesh topology. Now features of mesh topology: fully connected, robust, and not flexible. And as far as advantages are concerned, each connection can carry its own data load. It is robust, and fault is diagnosed easily, and provided security and privacy. So these are the advantages of mesh topology. And as far as disadvantage is concerned, installation configuration is difficult, cabling cost is high, bulk wiring is required. So basically this is a main disadvantage of mesh topology: bulk wiring. Next is hybrid topology. As the name says, hybrid topology, it means it is a combination of more than one topology. So it is a two different types of topology, which is a mixture of two or more topologies. For example, if in an office, in one department ring topology is used and another star topology is used, connecting these topologies will result is a hybrid topology. So if we want to connect two different departments, and first one follow ring topology, second is star topology, then connecting these two office we require hybrid topology. because it is a combination of ring topology and star topology. This is a diagram of hybrid topology. We can see that this is a bus topology, it is a ring topology, and it is a tree topology, and is a combination of these three types of topologies. That's why it is called a hybrid topology. And what are the features of hybrid topology? It is a combination of two or more topologies, inherit the advantage and disadvantage of the topology included. So it has no specific advantage or disadvantage. It depends on the types of topology that are the part of hybrid topology. And advantage are, it is reliable and error detecting and troubleshooting is easy, effective, scalable, flexible. And as far as disadvantages are concerned, it is very complex in design and it is costly also. So these are the basic disadvantage of hybrid topology. Now let us take a quick revision of all this topology. First of all, what is topology? Topology defines the structure of the network and how all the components or how nodes of a computer network system are interconnected to each other. And these are the different types of topologies. Actually there are the 6 type of topologies: bus, ring, tree, star, mesh, and hybrid. Now here we discuss only key points. In bus topology, all nodes are connected by a single cable called a backbone or coaxial cable, and it is simplest topology. And different nodes are connected by a drop lines, or they may be directly connected to a backbone, and a terminator is there which terminate the signal. And second is ring topology. There is a ring formation in this, and data always goes in clockwise direction. Second is, each system is connected with its neighboring nodes or devices, and there is a concept called token. In bus there is a broadcast of data, but ring topology work on the principle of token passing. And token include data as well as the address of the system, or address of the destination. And third is star topology. In star topology, all systems are connected to a hub, and its main advantage is that if one line is not working, then there is no effect on the computer. But if there is a problem in hub, then network will not work at all. So there is a formation of star. That's why it is called the star topology. Next is tree topology, also called as hierarchical topology. And in this topology, basically it is an extension of bus and star topology. And main disadvantage, it is heavily cabled and costly. Next is mesh topology, in which each node is connected to each other, and the formula is, always remember the formula, n-1 divided by 2. And there are two types of mesh topology here: full mesh topology and partial mesh topology. In full mesh topology, all computer or nodes are connected to each other, but in partial mesh topology, some computers are not connected to other directly. And in hybrid topology is basically a combination of more than two topologies. For example, ring and star topology. It is a diagram of hybrid topology in which we can easily see that it is a combination of bus, ring, and tree topology. So I think now all type of topology are very clear to all of you.